Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be focusing on probably the best deck, see what it does in the new format of OP14/EB04. Of course, I'm talking about the one, the legend, the only, the Foxy, the true king of the pirates. Super fun deck, as you can see, he does everything, and you can do everything with him. He gives you the elixir of life and doing whatever the fuck you want in the game. But yeah, super solid leader. Really happy how some of the matches turned out today. You'd be quite surprised on which ones I did win and which ones I lost. But yeah, other than that, let's get straight into the games. Solid. We're against Boa Hancock. Let's just see what goes first. Okay, first starting hand. It's not too bad, but they're going first. Kind of want to search turn one. Yeah, that's pretty solid. So yeah, Sam got that for the end game. That's pretty solid. Play not bad, not bad. Turn one searcher. That's what you can really ask for. So nice Black Maria for turn, so we can dig for a Foxy. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're grabbing that one straight up. There's not really much we can do. It's just pass turn. Keep the one done up for the one drop counter event we definitely run. Shouldn't be too bad though. Done lead, yeah, it's not too bad. Do we majorly care? Not particularly. Don't think there's really much that'll happen. Yeah, we'll just fucking take it. Nice Porsche for the next turn. Sound. Yep, so I think the first thing we do is just play the Porsche, use ETH, dig. It's not too bad to be fair. We could, yeah, grab other Porsche searcher, put the rest at the bottom, play chopper, grab the Dom back, play the other Porsche, search and dig. We'll just take the 2k. And then we'll just do a Shrimple 5 at life. No effect, because that would be very bad. Take. It was a trigger, but he didn't want it. Fair enough. Yeah, we just simply pass turns. Just organise the hand. Events. 1Ks, 2Ks. So we aren't, unfortunately, not on way. Hang on. That's not too bad. For turn, nice. Double Nora Beam Sword. That's all you can really ask for. 6 Don. So they don't swing as well, which is kind of annoying, but it's also useful in the last terms. They could have Pudding in hand. 8 cards in hand is kind of risky. So I think, what could we do here? I think we do, what, a couple of 5s at life. We could do that, to be fair. That wouldn't be awful. It's just the Pudding is the only thing. So I could deploy Black Maria just to get it on board. No Don on the blocker, but they do have 2 blockers on board. However, they're not going to really swing with them. They could swing with that bar, but there wouldn't be much point. Trigger, because that is the deck. It is just roulette. Shocker. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think we just do another 5 at life. Just hit him with the 5s. They're even going to bin a card from hand. Get the Black Mirror out of hand for us. But yeah, we won't use Black Maria effect just because purely we're a 6 Dom. We don't want to go back down to 5. Shocker. So just keep filtering life. That's not the worst thing in the world. Do have a blocker on board as well, so it's not the worst thing if anything does get removed. Yeah, we'll just do another simple 5. Actually, we could do 6, either force out 2k or a block. Then keep interaction up for the Nora Beam if they don't Pudding me. No effect because there's nothing to freeze. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, yep, pass turn. Hope they don't have Pudding in hand. If they do, it is what it is. But yeah, still draw for Don, 7 Don turn, so what? 2 on lead, hold up 1 for don't have okay, pay 6 for oh, it's your boy, you love him when you see him. So the funny thing here is if they do, because I can't play a Pudding, so my hand is still safe. I still have the Nora Beam. We're at 6, so I can still go down to we'll go down to 5. Go to 7 next turn, play the Foxy, ramp up to 8. Can confirm those are revealed cards. Okay, so it's good to know. They do have a Boa for the next turn, but they aren't really going all out yet. That is horrifying. I thought it was just one character. That's terrifying. But it's not the worst thing. So I think, what do we... No, I think we let that one die. They'll get greedy, swing for the next one. We don't force... Yeah, exactly. No block. 2k counter. Start, return 1. Buff, rest, resolve. Because then if they do swing with the other boa marigold, sure, that's no worries. Counter with an army. If they do swing with the boa, that's 6 of life. I know what they've got for the next turn. I think we do just comfortably take that. Because, yeah, it's groggy monsters, but if it's a ramp effect, then it's like perfect. Oh, there's the fucking Foxy as well. There's the other man's. That wouldn't be too bad. It does remove the Gorgon sisters, just stopping the Don to everything. Having the Foxy down does then just counter out exactly what he's doing there. Gain the rested. Then I think it is just kind of... See, okay, so I think it's definitely swinging with the Foxy. Probably pin down... It's probably just the this bio blocker, just because of the attack. If there's fatherless in hand, it doesn't come up much, but it's just to keep that locked down, because everything else is just still buffered as normal. It's fine. Do 5 at life. Use effect 1, 2, 3. Pin you, pin you. Because if it is it becoming beautiful, it only stuns the Porsche. It's not the worst thing in the world. We then have a neg 1k on their turn. Plenty, of counter in hand. So it's not like we're drastically out of options. Again, still swing. We've still got 3 Foxy Pirates on board. There's not really much they can remove. They can only really remove the chopper or the Porsche. If they do have Rayleigh, I think it's base 7k. So if they do play Rayleigh, it's kind of in the shit. But it's not the worst thing in the world. We do have backup options. Other than that, that is turn. But yeah, decent amount of counter in hand. So it's not like we're in the shit in the Swanee. But yeah, everything's got neg 1k, so even with the Gorgon Sisters effect, it just puts them at a base 5k. If we can hit a second one, that would be absolutely golden, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. Play for Sables, sure, that's fallen out of the way with immediately. Can still play it again next turn, it's not the end of the world. It's just no done up for the Nora Beam Sword is the only thing. It's just a search, that's not the worst thing. But yeah, so well, they've got 4 swings on board, because luckily the Marigold does not have Rush. No, okay, they've been off Snake Dance, that's no worries. They'll go for the Porsche first, I'm guessing, so I'll probably do a bit of defending. Yeah, can confirm the revealed cards. Still has a 9 cost in hand, so it's kind of... They're going to go for the Porsche, try and remove that as a swingable body from board. Now, we could then just play the 8 cost next turn, lock down the Kuma, so I can't swing, because we've got 2Ks to counter at least a couple of these swings. Because they're going to go for the Porsche, that's probably the logical bet. They've still got 2 Don available, so they could do some shenanigans. I think we could just let the Porsche go, lock down board with the 8 cost. Actually, no, we can't, because we can't even get to it. So it's actually, yeah, let it die, let them swing it live, hopefully get a vent out of there that can ramp. So we'll take the first one. It's an Ito, it's okay. Yeah, then we do just 2k. That's only, so you could put 2 more Don on there. I do have, okay, doesn't swing the Marigold, that works perfectly. Okay, so what we do, 3 and 5, keep 2 up, ramp 2, not the worst thing, just lock down the board a bit, that's not the worst, so I think, yeah, just do that, ramp, where are they at, 9, we're at 8, perfect, ramp, so yeah, it's a bit more of a quiet board, I guess you could say. They still only have that in hand, and that's the only thing, so it's not the worst in the world. I think just do what, I mean, we could do 5 at life, I know he's going to play the 9-drop next turn. So basically I lose if he gains 1. Going for board isn't really an option, although knowing the cards he has in hand, he only has a 1k, so regardless if I swing at these 2, he'll still just counter out of it. Could block with the Boa Marigold, but it's definitely keeping the Kuma pinned as well as the Hancock. I guess I could try and go for the Gorgon Sisters. Then he gets to a point next turn. It depends what he does. He could Snake Dance, block with Marigold, bounce it back to hand, negate the attack, but I still got the one attacking. Yeah, we'll do 5 life, just use the effect, pin lead, pin Kuma. Snake Dance, bounce it to hand. No, he does just let it die. That actually works a bit more in our favour. Fortunately, we can't do anything else there apart from pass. We do have the 7 for next turn to play the other Foxy. Just knowing how he's playing, he will probably play the 9 cost, but he may play the Blocker Boa as well. Just stack top deck, see what he's getting, knowing what he can put on life. Let's see what he does here. Because he could play the 9, basically, yeah, he plays a new 9-1, might take the life, he heals. Okay, so, okay, it's an army, that's not too bad, it's still a 1k counter in hand. Groggy Monsters might be a play. Yep, can confirm so well. It's only 1k we've seen in hand, so we could try and go a bit aggro for life, but there's nothing really heavy on board. So could play the 8-cost Foxy, keep this pinned as well. But yeah, so it's 6k, 2k that. That's okay. So he's only got one other swing there. So I think yeah, we block with that one, then 2k the other one. Yeah, because there's not really. Oh wait. Ugh. See, doing smart things is normally quite smart. Yeah, no block. Do this. Yeah, I'm quite a bit of an idiot. That, then that. Resolve. So yeah, probably should have done a bit better. Could have stopped the first swing, then rested the other one from actually ever doing anything. Does mean we can now. Okay, so 2k Foxy for turn. I think it is just playing the 7 cost, giving everything neg 1k and having enough in hand. Depends what he does. But I think for the moment, definitely is playing you. Ramp 2. Still do. I mean, knowing he's only got 1k in hand doesn't really matter where he swing. I think go for the Gorgon Sisters. Effect, return 3, lock lead. I think just lock the heavy swing. It's probably our best bet. Because we know he has another Marigold in hand, so we probably will counter out with the Marigold. That's fine. They've both countered out. Well, then a Don effect. That's fine. We've got 4, 7k in hand. That's not the worst thing. We can pitch the Megadon. Wouldn't be ideal, but yeah, just kind of if we can go for another Foxy. If he plays another 9 cost, kind of in the shit. There we go. I mean, before I knew we had that. It's a Porsche. Okay, so that's still pitchable. It's just trying to get through to him. I don't really think I can. I've got enough to counter out of all the swings. That's not the issue, because these two are... okay, so yeah, that's fine. That's just a simple 2k. Yeah, so he can't do that effect. So we know he physically cannot do the effect of that. So it might just be Megadon pin down these two. Possibly have the 8-cost Foxy out. Yeah, cancel with Onami. Can't swing with the Gorgon Sisters, so we know he doesn't have 3 Kuja Pirates in hand. That's perfect to know. We've got 8 Don, so I could pin this, but then I don't get any other effects, is the only thing. Could go digging with the Porsche, but that might not be the best thing. Could just straight up remove Gorgon Sisters with Groggy Monsters, then use Megadon, pin him low, just ramp the Don back up now. So we're at 10 Don. It's losing 6 is the only thing, but keeping him pinned down would be quite useful for the moment. Okay, what to do? Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Possibly just swinging out, have a blocker on board. Yeah, that might not be the worst option, to be fair. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, Groggy Monsters, return, bin off the Gorgon Sisters. Then we do what? Okay, I was one to life, then take 1 damage. Okay, so we don't really want to blow up the Rindo, so I think it is, yeah. Yeah, because we're still going to... Yeah, we consider that as fine, so yeah. 5 of life, use effect, 1, 2, 3, lock lead, lock the boa. So yeah, actually that's the only problem is the triggers. That shouldn't be the end of the world. Does grab a Gorgon Sisters, that's a problem. But I think it still frees the Kuma. He's still only got 2 swings, I've still got counter in hand. It's just going down to 3 Don and going up to 5 for the next turn. Maybe a problem. Yeah, it's kind of just, do I give him an option to swing with? Because I don't want to swing at either of these two, because they still do shit when they die, is the only problem. Okay, so we know he has Blocker Bow in hand. I think just do 7 at life. No trigger, that's fine. There's no point. We could play another Itamitsu, or we just keep Don up, thinking, make him think we've got Nora Beam Sword. Whereas he's then got technically 4 strings. He has a Gorgon Sisters in hand. I think on this is kind of just the restand that Foxy. Then do, yeah, 5 at life again, use effect 1, 2, 3, lead, and then the Kuma. Yeah, shocker. But then we've got 1 blocker, we got 4k in hand. It's not the end of the world, but kind of is. Can't do either of those, so yeah, it's just pass turn, hope he can't do anything. If he does Sables back the Foxy, that pretty much is game. Yeah, very much back and forth with this deck. Okay, so he's walling up, that's interesting. But I am at quite low, so yeah, he's gonna... So he got rid of his viable swings. Okay, well I do just block with the chopper. Draw for turn. See, that would be great if I was a couple done higher. Not the end of the world. So what could we potentially grab off of the Porsche that would save us here? Because we can't, because it has to be Fox Pirates. We could play the Usahachi, but it wouldn't get us anywhere either. So I think, yeah, just ramp up the rested. So we've got 3 swings. We still have to try and get through in life. He's still got 2 blockers standing is the only problem. So I think it is kind of just potentially play the Porsche, see what we can get. But yeah, it may just be a case of just -1 grab. So I was hoping for a chopper there. I mean, a 2K isn't the worst thing. So yeah, but we've got the Megadon's the only thing, but even then we couldn't play it. Grab the Gina. There's not really anything we can play. Well, I have done Ito's effect, so I still could ramp up an extra Don, but I lose a counter in hand. I think just not playing anything is probably the better option to a degree. I mean, playing the Gina would actually get me an active Don, but then it's kind of, at that point, what am I really doing? So he kind of just does counter and counter. Okay, it's probably a lost game, because I have no blockers. I've got fuck all for counter in hand, so he just puts everything on one of the things. But oh well, we'll fuck around and find out. Just hope he forgets he has blockers. So what we can do... 5 at life effects, -3 pin lead, pin one of the boas. But it probably just block. Yeah. If I had a way to rest the blocker, it might have been something different. But yeah, it's probably his game here. Yeah, shocker. Fuck it. We will taunt. We'll make him think that we have the counter event in hand. Snake dance. Sure. What are you bouncing? You kind of done yourself in here a bit. I mean, he hasn't. If I had a blocker on board, he would have. 100%. But he does also just gain a life when he plays it again. But yeah, other than that, that is kind of just ropes. He puts everything on Kuma and just wins. Well, I've got 3, 6 in hand, go up to 11. But yeah, even if he puts everything on Kuma, it's just ropes there. Unless I had the concoction of a god in hand. Why? Okay. What? I'm confusion. So I am confusion. I mean, I'm down to 4 Don, so it's not like he's a god here, but yeah, but he just does 6 at life. Oh no, I 2K. Okay. The Groggy Monsters. Is it Groggy Monsters for the win? Deadass is actually Groggy Monsters for the win here. It might actually, it could be actually. Fuck it. Blow it up. Is it Groggy Monsters? No, it can't be. If it is, I'm actually gonna crease. Yeah, do effect anyway. Lock lead, lock that. He's got to hit some bomb triggers here right now. But even then, these 3 hits still have to get through, so even if he counters out... No shot. No shot. He has to have enough in hand. There is no way he doesn't. No fucking way! Foxy for the win. He should have been way more aggressive there. That was insane. Top deck was the Megadon as well. That's actually hilarious. No way, he should have been way more aggressive. Especially considering he had this in hand as well. He could have easily lifed up again, but having the Kuma as well. That's insane. Not using the Gorgon Sisters as well kind of baffled me a bit. But if he didn't have enough in hand for the Kuja Pirate stuff, then yeah, he was kind of in the Swanee. But yeah, absolutely crackers. We'll get on to the next game now. Back in the next one with Emu. Let's see what happens. As a tournament, it's not too bad. Bit too late game for my liking. That's not the worst. But yeah, we can just simply pass on that one, though. Turn 1 search. It was a bit saddening, however, decent amount of what you got counter-wise in hand. Got groggy monsters, but knowing Emu, it can get quite aggressive quite quickly, which is quite terrifying. I think we could just go heavy at life here, because even if if he does have a counter event in hand, he does. He just is better. But there's not really much I can play, so I think, yeah, just do fucking everything at lead. Do not use card effect. That would be the worst thing possible. He does take. So 3 to 5 life difference is not the worst thing. 4. So what he could play, yeah, Sharia, grab himself fucking something. Then what, pitch for leader effect, draw for a card. Then what, empty throne, play or Walkyrie or Saturn. Never existed. Just a decent counter event that does nothing against me. We are the Foxy gang, so he ain't gonna do shit. He's got 4 in there, so he can't actually pitch. So I could next turn Groggy Monsters remove the Saturn, which is rather fucking funny. Yeah, because he's still only got 5 in this. Yeah, I could actually remove it. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it. Okay, that's actually still that's a Porsche, still pretty decent. Draw for turn. That's another 7-cost Foxy. That's what we like to see. I think we do just do 5 at life, no effect. See, he'll probably counter out. We aren't throwing. He could, if he's smart, he could over counter to protect the Saturn, just in case. No, he does just do that. Cool. So there's not 7 cards. So cool. We play. See, if I do Groggy Monsters now, I mean, there's not really any other 4-cost I could play. So I think, yeah, Groggy Monsters now for the funnies. Return that. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Sound. We returned 1 Don for nothing because I'm an idiot. Because that would have. Actually, we won't use this footage. Nah, we will. We can fuck up and still make wins, boys. That's not the worst thing, actually, seeing him pitch the... just gotta make sure, what has he got? 3 of them so far. Probably actually would have been a better idea if I had established a bit more of a board. I don't really want to take the life. There's not really much I can counter off with. Could put some Don on the Emu, so I think take that. There's another Groggy Monsters. Could be fair, I could... Actually, no, I wouldn't do anything now. Yeah, play what? Could play Nostro. No, he plays a Walkyrie. That's fine. Doesn't do the worst. Okay, perfect. Thank you for making maths so much easier for me. Draw for turn. Megadon. Cool, that's for the late game. Jesus Christ, I fucking fumbled my entire hand. Yeah, definitely play the Porsche. Porsche, grab me. Ooh. Actually, I think grab 3-cost Porsche. Then, yeah, 3-cost Porsche. Use effect, -1. Pickles. Actually, Pickles isn't even that bad here, because if he does play... or the one that removes shit, that actually would protect the board quite nicely. Now I play the Chopper because I'm at 5, he's at 6. Yes, sound. I grab Pickles, play Pickles, play the Chopper, use Chopper, go up. Then there's definitely no reason to go down this slow on Dom. So yeah, I think just do Shrimple, 5 at life, no effect. Having the double Foxy lineup, though, is pretty nice. It's just, I think, what, we could probably protect the Groggy Monsters for a bit, and then Pickles kind of just chills there. Because opponent will be more Don than me, so he does protect if he does try and play anything. That's not the worst thing. Or I could just keep Groggy Monsters up, however, just getting a 2k out of hand wouldn't be the worst thing either. Yeah, just do it at life. Because we'll go to 7 next turn. Yeah, keep Pickles active. What 2k does he use? Yeah, another a Jupiter, that's not the worst thing. Yep, pass, got 8 Don next turn, can play the 7-cost Foxy, got up to 9. Then we can start doing some locking business, because we can still net back a Don, then the 2 for turn, play the other one, and then we're off to the races. He does Nostro, so yeah, it's probably not the best thing to keep around. I could 2k, but he does just swing again with a Saturn or that. He still has to remove Pickles, even if he does. Actually, no, he's already on stage, so he could play, what, the 5-cost Elders? Has he even got one in bin? He hasn't. So, at the moment, I think, yeah, just force another swing into it. Although actually having that Usagi might have been better just to rest one of his blockers. But it still is just forcing out on suboptimal swings. So I mean, we felt we could. Yeah, he can't play another Nusturo. I think. Yeah, I think we could just block with Chopper, force him to swing again. So there's no value really going. I mean, yeah, technically value. He's removed 2 of my board pieces. Sure, plays the fucking Saturn. So I mean, we can't 2K out of it. So if he does swing with Emu, if he puts the Don on Emu, hilarious. I just play 7 cost Foxy and have fun. Yeah, you can have that. Oh, we love to see it, everyone. We absolutely love to see it. So yeah, we're kind of off to the races here. I think pin the Nusturo is probably our best bet. So I think we can just do a Shrimple 5 at life. Go down to a 6. Next time we go back to 8 again. So it's not the worst thing. Sure, one case. I don't want to play the pickle or swing with pickles, but then it might also be kind of optimal to do so because he can't remove Foxy. That's just a simple state of matter of fact. He can remove these 2, but if as long as this sticks around, actually, to be fair, that's the only point because if he does then play the next one, next time he's at 8, so he is going to play the Elders. So it's definitely a case of, I think, keeping the pickles standing. Put the Don on lead, do 6 at life, effect, pin lead, pin the Nustro just so we can't get any free minusing swings. Short block, yeah, that's fine, I'm unhappy with that. Can't ramp, so yeah, just pass turn, go back up to 8 next turn, play the other Foxy. Then it's just a case of he has to commit oh my god, he has to commit Don to the swings as well. That's actually hilarious. So he physically, I mean, he can because of Empty Throne if he has the Elders in hand, which he should do. If he doesn't, I'll be baffled. Yeah, Biggie Cheese and turn. Draws a turn, Don, so he has to commit Don to both of these swings to try and get through. That's not the worst thing. But it's definitely a case of I'll be more than happy to let him use both Saturns on the Porsche, because Groggy Monsters ain't doing shit now. It is just a 1K in hand. No one, I don't think he's even got all the Elders in there. I mean, he's got 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he does have all 5 to be. Actually, no, because the Saturns are, yeah, I'll be fair, I think he does have all of them. No, we will just force him to commit. Because then at this point, when I do then play the Foxies, yeah, commit both. I don't care. Because then he has to then play over Empty Throne. Bins off the pickles. Yeah. Then it's definitely a case of just holding up both Foxies, having enough in hand. Because he'll only swing with the Nusturo. Bin his board. Marcus Mars, yeah, that's fine. Because then he physically has to remove the pickles. These are now basically immortal. Yeah, this gets a swing, but he has to commit Don to it as well, which I think is absolutely hilarious. So if he puts everything on there, I could just counter out with these, play the Foxies, or I could take the life. Going down to 2 wouldn't be awful, but it's just having all these. That's the only thing. So I think probably is best to take the life. Yeah, so yeah, it's currently set off 6K, so if he does swing, I probably will just take it, because maths wouldn't maths properly. If he does put everything on it, it's not the worst. Is he... So he isn't Mars. I don't think he's Mars. Oh, he did. Okay, he is Marsing to remove pickles. That's fine. Gets a card out of hand. Does just do 6 life minus the Foxy. That's not the worst thing. Take it. Black Maria isn't the worst option. But I definitely... What do I top deck? Gina isn't the worst either. Definitely is just playing another Foxy. 100%. Gain my Don back. Then I think it is just kind of do a 5 at life. Definitely hold up all the counter in hand. Just because he will try and go out of life next turn. But yeah, there's no point holding the Don, so I kind of just force out a 2K really if need be. Do that life, use effect 1, 2, 3, pin lead, pin the Nusturo, so he can't really negate any of my character's powers. But yeah, he could very well just go heavy with all of them, but there's also the chance I do get some good cush. Never, sure, go for it. Then yeah, past turn, nothing's buffed. When we play the third one, that will be kind of ropey for him if we do manage to. Because then it's a case if he has to then commit Don to anything to swing. Sure, so he might have been a card off, that's fine. So he could get he could get more aggressive with the swings, but we do have enough to counter out. So we could go straight So we got next time we go to 9, play the 7 cost Foxy. So it's not actually the worst thing. No trigger. Yeah, no, I keep that. Because the next turn I'm pretty sure we will be fine. Does 6 of life, brother, you just feed into my 2Ks, it's perfect. So what? He could swing with that, play another Elders. So we got to think about this quick here. So what happens? I mean, he starts to commit, 4 Don for this. So I think, yeah, we still 2K with that. Because then it's just bin off the Megadon with the 0 cost event, depending on how much he puts on here. I mean, his maximum is 3, so it'd go to 8, so I would take it. But then he only has a really mediocre swing with the Nostro, and then next turn I do have a lot, if he doesn't want to hold up interaction as well. It's the only thing. He still has leader effect, I think, to do as well, because nothing's been removed from board unless he pitched from hand. Just gotta fuck around and really find out, see what he does. Denying just 2 swings is so fucking perfect, though. Yeah, if he does commit all onto it, then that Nostro swing is just kind of pointless, because then I do just counter out. Then I could probably go fairly heavy, unless I wanted to try and stall the game out a bit more. Just keep stuff rested, but then he does just put like 3 dot on everything, just swing 7s constantly, and then he probably does win on that. But yeah, I mean, we're kind of okay. We're not in the worst position. Obviously, he'll then have 2 blockers standing, so definitely is a case of, yeah, just pinning the Nostro again, everything gets -3, but we do get just leader effect back straight away. Not hopeful, but we do normally win these, because we are the best Foxy player around. Dog is contemplating. There, he's got a Dom. So what? He then plays Nostro does a 7k swing if he does 10 or 5 Elders again. So, I mean, we could take the worst that's going to happen. Yeah, it's just a heavy or a bit of a heavy swing. So, yeah, I think we can take that comfortably. Well, at that point, if it's giving it to us, if I could keep it as well, though, just for another heavy swing to counter out of. But going to 10 as well wouldn't be the worst thing, because then we could technically Megadon, pin 2 things, so his swings are kind of limited. So I think, yeah, and that one I think we do. Might be a misplay, might be not. We'll find out. So yeah, plays the Elders. Yeah. There's a 13 cards in deck. We could just try and mill him out, but that would just take way too long. I think at that point I probably would just lose. But yeah, everything, yeah, is at 5. Play the other Foxy. There's not really much we can lock down. The other one is in there. Come on, play it. You can still play it. It's just another blocker. Oy vey. Dog is really contemplating the one little click. Yeah, because this can only really remove the Porsche. Oh no, my Porsche dies. If he does commit to it, then that's just baffling. Okay, I mean, yeah, it does force out 0 cost. Oh, but it does remove the Megadons or anything, but it doesn't do much. Yeah, we kind of just have to. Annoyingly, yeah. If I had the 1k, it would have felt a lot better. There's a Black Maria, that's not the worst thing, but yeah, just definitely play the other Foxy. Do that, effect, 1, 2, 3, lock lead, lock the Nostro. Then, yeah, it is just gain all the Dom back. And then, yeah, we definitely lose. There is no way we get out of this. He does literally just whack all the Don on one thing and then swing. There is no question about it. Draw for turn, whack your Don on whatever the fuck you want and swing big. Because there ain't no way I'm countering out of it. Yeah, definitely kind of fucked up a bit with playing the Groggy Monsters early game. I could have played the Porsche and the Chopper blocker, just kind of establish some bodies. Or play the Porsche, grab another Porsche, minus the Don, grab something, play Chopper, ramp the Don back, something like that. I'm not sure if dude's internet connection's a bit shoddy or it is just kind of he's taking his time. He may be fairly new to the deck, so maybe, but he's been around longer than I have, considering the tag number on his name. But that could be because there was a big reboot a while ago. Oh well. It's very simple. Just put everything on one of the characters. Hit me with the Jupiter. Just something. You will win. Fuck it. You could put 9. You just put 4 or 5 on one of them and you'd win. Okay. Why? I mean, what? It had never existed on live. He was very within his reasons to have won. He would have won that just by swinging. Like, he just put Don on everything and he would have won. Okay. Don't really count as a win. Right, we're up against Kuzan. Very good deck with the new support. You got Ice Time and Isho. Very good cards for it. Just go second. I'm going first. Mulligan this. See if I can get a turn on Porsche. I do. That's perfect. Grab Foxy, which we do just see, and then we just simply pass turn. We've got a turn 3 or turn 2 Porsche into a chopper, so we don't lose out on anything, and potentially something decent to grab as well. Perfect, perfect. Play this, use effect, minus a Don. What do we get? I mean, another Foxy like that's pretty fucking choice, I can't lie. Just grab you, play the chopper, effect, go back, swing, just 5 at life. It's nothing. Got 4k, technically 7 in hand, but I'm not going to do much with it. The edge past time, we've got a blocker up and running. Does 5 at life, we can comfortably take that, really, isn't the worst. Nice, we've got another Foxy up and running. Couple of turns, sure, bomb deck's my 1-cost searcher, that's not the worst. Okay, I don't really want to majorly use an Aurora Beam, so we could just do, what, double 5 at life, or we could just go quite heavy, swing 8 at life. Force to take, or I could just do 7, keep 3 down up for potential interaction. He's a 4, yeah, no, it's nothing particularly great. Or just do double 7, or just do 5, then 7, have the Don up. So if he does swing 5 into that first lane, then rest the Bluegrass. So yeah, I think we can just do that. Yeah, just do this. But we do also have effective 2Ks in hand, so he does just do 6 into it. Then we can just 2K out of it as well. He's taking the life fairly quickly, but yeah, he's blue. Does like that swift card draw, but if I don't have to counter out with the event, I won't. Just establish the first 7-cost Foxy immediately, then we can start rolling with the leader effect. There's 6 dons, so we could play the Kuzan. Okay, he's going to do 7 with Bluegrass. Okay, so it's probably not the ideal thing. We could, yeah, definitely, or we could block with the Chopper. If he does then just whack a shit ton on, we'll be fair, puts 4 on, we could still counter out. I think we could 0-cost off the Beam Sword, but it's not optimal. We could 0-cost off with the 8-cost. It's probably not the worst thing, actually. 0-cost with the 8-cost. Resolve. Because then it's a case of, if need be, if he plays... Well, he's got 5 Dawn available, so he could play Isho. Okay, so 5 Dawn. Okay, he's binned off an Isho. So it probably was going to be his idea if I kept cards in hand and blocked the Chopper, force me to bottom deck 2. It's not the most optimal. I do want to try and keep 3 up. So I think just over counter for the sake of keeping 3 Foxy Pirates up, then going off. Because then, yeah, whatever he plays next turn, sure, grabs a Shigi, could play a Bluegrass again. What did he grab? Grabs a Bluegrass, yeah, exactly, but can't bottom deck anything. Is it? Yeah, one of your opponent's cards, that's fine. Got another Chopper, which is nice. Deploy the first one, ramp, don't swing with the Porsche, because it would be kind of, not pointless, but definitely then, yeah, we definitely start rolling with the leader effect. But yeah, Porsche is just then he swings a Bluegrass, and it's just kind of, you don't want to hold that for the moment. We got to 7, again, next turn, play the other Foxy. Very much a case of, cool, everything's at minus now, so it does have 5k, it can swing, but it's not the most optimal thing. We can then successfully block with Chopper and not worry about much. And if he does go at life as well, which he kind of has to, it's very much a case. He could Grav Blade here. Grav Blade would hurt a fair bit. He Red Rocks while it's still in rotation, fair enough. Yeah, that's not the worst thing. He could then just swing heavy with the Bluegrass. I will just take the life. If I do get the ramp, perfect. That's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I think we do just take this. There's not much point in countering out for it. Grab, Megadon, grab, yeah, definitely 100% getting an active Don. Megadon isn't going to do much for me at the moment. Yeah, just casually draw for turn. Usahachi's very nice. Surprise, motherfucker, we have another one. Grab arrested. So 8, he's a 9, he's 8, so it's not going to do much for me in terms there. Could do 6 into a Bluegrass, freeze Bluegrass and lead, because I can guarantee he has the event in hand to counter out with. So I think we could comfortably just... I think we still force some form of countering or blocking. So I think, yeah, 1 to bluegrass, 1, 2, 3, lock lead, lock the other bluegrass. Yeah, force the Rosinante, that's fine. Still got a good amount of counter in hand. We've got 2 2Ks and a 1K. So even depending on what he does, he could Red Rock... Oh, not Red Rock, Grav Blade the board. If he has another Red Rock, fair enough. It is what it is, Sailor V. Plays the Garp, sure. Pitches a nice time, that's always nice to see. Playing the... Sure, that's fine. What, does he pin the Foxy? It's fine, I don't really swing with him anyway. Oh no. The horror. The sheer shock and awe of what I could never do. Swing 6 with bluegrass, that's fine. I think we just counter with... Yep, just counter with Vagina. Perfect. Draw for turn, draw Don. Nice. The Onami's pretty good, actually. Definitely, I think, just establish another blocker. Card to pitch. Well, he's at 10, I'm at 8, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. Probably just pitch the Chopper. Nice, another Onami isn't actually the worst thing. We have a Foxy for the next turn as well. Got a Nora beam up as well, so I think we definitely gain the rest of Don, go up to 9. So yeah, definitely hold up for Porsche, although we could use it to swing into the bluegrass, because I mean, he's got plenty of cards in hand, but still getting them out is not the worst thing. Got an 8 cost Foxy for the next turn, but it's possible if he does then... If he Grav Blades, then it's definitely a bit of a shitter we're in, but I definitely could. Still going down for 3, so 9 down to 6. Can't ramp back, go up to 7. So, what do we want to do here? Could just pitch a card as well for the Onami, just get more blockers on board. Then go down to 6, go up to 8 next turn, have the Foxy to play. That wouldn't be the worst. Could just do 6 and 6 into one of the bluegrasses, keep it pinned. But again, I don't really want to let these have viable targets to swing into while I have 2. And if I have 2 blockers on board, is very much what he plays next turn. It's quite big. Ice Time could be a bit of a bastard. Let's think. I think, yeah, we just do force a 2K out of hand, swing into a bluegrass, use effect, hit the 1, 2, 3, pin, because whatever one you pin, you don't want to attack. And this is a case of, okay, sure, let it die. Yeah, that's a 2K out of hand. That's actually pretty fucking clutch. Getting a Hina out of hand. We've got, yeah, Nora Beam Sword in hand as well, so that's probably what we're going to have to use. As soon as he swings with one of these, we then just use Nora Beam, freeze the other one. Could Ice Time. Grav Blade would hurt quite a bit, but it's very much, yeah. So, very much a case of... What do we do? I mean, we could... Probably could take... We could 1K that, to be fair, with the Nami. Although, grabbing an extra card in hand wouldn't be the worst thing either. Just go up to 5, wouldn't be the worst thing. And that's a 7 cost Foxy, ladies and gentlemen. We just know what we're doing, I think. With that, what do? We've got enough to counter out of it with Nora Beam and the Nami. And we would still have enough going up to 7 for the other Foxy, so I think we just do that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Return a Dawn, 2K, pin, then the Onami for the 8K, resolve. So it's very much a case now he has to just establish new bodies, there's nothing else you can do. Play a Garp, probably over one of the things. What? Play another Kuzan. Yeah, play another Kuzan, stun the Foxy, can't swing, not to worry. Still got 2 blockers on board. What he's got? Pitches the Red Rock, that is huge. Oh no, my Foxy can't swing, that's not the worst thing in the world. Where is he at? 21 or at 33, draw for turn. There is a Porsche. Too bad, another Foxy has hit the game. Sound. So I think it's still definitely a case of... Then at this point we kind of have to go at lead here, so we don't really want him to hit... To be fair, if he does hit Red Rock, the trigger doesn't do much, it will bottom deck a blocker. But we kind of take that for the moment. Can't swing much. He definitely has Pheasant Beak in hand. Let's do 5 life, use effect. 1, 2, 3. Stun lead. Probably just stun Kuzan. It doesn't really matter. They're all going to be at 6k. So I do have a 2k in hand, 2 blockers. That's -2, so he have to commit Don to it. But yeah, I think at that point we can comfortably just pass turn. Probably going to have to use some of the blockers, but yeah, having -2 and everything's pretty nice. Normally you wouldn't pitch a Red Rock. That's... Okay, so probably just doing for the cycling effect there. Bins off an Ice Time, which is fine. Yeah, no block, just resolve that. That's fine. So you've got 3 viable swings. Only one would really get through. Ice Time, sure. Hit those 2. That's not the worst thing. Still pretty good for him. Just they can't swing at all. It's a shame I'm going to play another Foxy next turn. But very much a case of... I can still take a hit and then block 2 of them. Play the other Foxy. 7 at life. Yeah, I think we can take that one comfortably. That's an Onami. That's pretty good. So hypothetically, we could counter out as well, keep a blocker up. I think, yeah, we just block with that. Yeah, swings of Kuzan. If we drew a third one for turn, I would absolutely piss myself. No, I think we'll counter out with that one. Just keep the chopper on board real quick. Draw for turn. Okay, Groggy Monsters is alright. It would remove the bluegrass. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Because these can't swing. Groggy Monsters would get rid of them, which would be pretty decent. And we just gain the rested now, so we don't have to think about much. So, we could attempt to remove the bluegrass when it's just these. I mean, we remove bluegrass, because this doesn't do much right now. But we just kind of remove bluegrass straight up. I mean, they're all sat at 8k, so there's not much we can do there. He's got a lot in hand as well, so he'll have the counter for the attacks. So it could just be this is the things that the on play don't get to pin or rest anything, but I still get the draw 2 trash one. Could get me 12 stuff, gets me my Don right back. Or we just play the Porsche, but doesn't get to play Groggy Monsters because that would be too good. And we're not about that here. Sure, we'll just do 5 life now. Sure, I mean there's no reason for him not to take it. So what? Probably playing the Foxy is just a better option, but then Groggy Monsters would still get rid of the bluegrass straight up. Just means he hasn't got another swing, but then he would just use it for the draw and pitch, so it's not the worst thing in the world to keep around, but it's still a viable swing if he commits Don to it. God, not being able to swing the Foxys is a bit shite. It's not the worst, though. It's not the worst. Yeah, I think it's just play the Foxy. Return a Don. Are you fucking kidding me? I think that's probably the worst thing that could have fucking happened. Choose 0 enemies. Shit me. Well, I think we're fucked now. Oh, I love Sims so much. Pin lead. Fuck it, pin the Kuzan. Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, every effect's been done. Yeah, so even with that, he just still commits Don swings. There's fuck all I can do now. Oh, I fucking hate Sim sometimes. Yeah, I mean... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, no block. Pitch. There is quite... Yeah, I can't even block with the chopper. There is... Yeah, that was fuck all I could do. We love Sim moments. Yeah, can't block. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is GG's. Megadon on life. Yeah, no. Oh, it was a good game, but yeah, Sim absolutely fucking whelked me on that one. Hello again everyone, back here again. Just want to say a massive thank you for tuning in. I know this video was quite a bit longer than usual, however it's definitely a deck that I did want to focus on a bit because it's one of my favourite decks. It's one of the first ones I probably picked up and built and started max raritying. Those games were a lot of fun. The Bio one was absolutely hilarious. The Emu one, don't really want to count as a win because I think he did just disconnect from the game, which is a bit sad, but I think it's fair to say he would have won if he was connected. But yeah, just a massive thank you. If you have to give it a video a like, subscribe if you want to see more, put a comment down below if you want to see anything in particular on the channel. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.